You gonna start it all the way over?
No, not all the way over. Okay, so now we're here with Cheato, Cheato. He said you're from Chicago, sort of, but Midwest. You were born in Chicago, lived quite a few different places. One of them was Texas, so you're not technically a Midwest child. But
I'll tell you the places that I will shout out.
Okay.
All right, I would shout out West Side of Chicago, K-Town, definitely.
K-Town, that's Kansas City. It's K-Town. I don't know what I've heard K-Town, but
like, you know how you got East Village and shit. Like,
oh, K-Town is in Illinois.
Yeah, K-Town.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
K-Town is like West Garfield Park.
Okay.
So like in Chicago. So like just like you got East Village here, you know what I mean? It's like that. But K-Town is just like, it's a series of streets that start with K. So Karlov is like the one my brother stays on, Karlov and West End. So like that's where my bro is at. So but I mean, I lived in Joliet.
Joliet, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, definitely got a lot of people out in Joliet.
So everywhere in Illinois now.
Love, you know, I was in Lafayette, but I was in Lafayette when I was a little kid, so I don't really got nobody out there. Well, I do. I got a couple people, but nobody that's gonna listen to this. So
any other states though? Was it just Illinois and Texas? Other than here?
Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, and Texas. Yeah.
Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, and Texas.
Yeah, the three eyes. 3 eyes.
Yeah, I was in Michigan, Southfield, Michigan, Missouri, and then here, and then California, and then back here.
Cali.
Yeah, it's too expensive and it's kind of boring out there, in my opinion.
Miss Cali.
Where I was at least.
Cali.
What? Cali what?
Oh shit. Man, dude, just the club scene in Cali is just dope as fuck. Like
yeah. I think some of them, I mean, it's a different type of vibe though. Like,
it is.
Because me and my brother went to a club, right? And I remember, just because I'm really observant and aware and stuff, it seemed like, and I had my earrings in and I was fresh, you know, we just go out fresh. And then my brother, you know, he's dressed up too. And I don't think it was too many black people in the club, but we just went straight to the bar. And then we were leaving the bar. It seemed like every girl in the club lined up on the wall, like for us to talk to them in a way. We were just, dope. You know, we were kind of, you know, messed up or whatever. So, and I was feeling sick. I was like 21. Oh, and, so yeah, we didn't holler at any of them, but you know, I'm just observing, like, cause you know, I'm used to, you know, you might holler at a girl or whatever. So you kind of got to observe, you know, which girls are feeling you or whatever. So it looked like they were all lined up for us. I could be wrong, but that's the way I perceived it. But I'm guessing it seemed more like they were lined up because they thought we were somebody. Like they thought we were either some type of musicians, in the Army. Cause, well, my brother, he's in the Navy. He was in the Navy, but either that or like some ball players or something, you know. Because it seemed like they weren't just feeling us just because of us. Like I got that vibe for some reason.
I'll tell you my jewelry store problems. I'll say not problems, situations. I'll say jewelry store situations that I've had before. Like, cause jewelry stores, like, yes, hilarious. Like when I was like my senior year of high school, I used to wear like a bunch of fucking fake jewelry. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fake chains and all that shit. So like,
that's why your neck was green. I was wondering why you had that stain on your neck.
No, what's it called? So like I had this bracelet. I had this iced out bracelet. It looked like it was just some raw shit. So I go to the mall. And I'm just like walking past this shit, and they ass looking like some fucking hawks. Like they was like they like the motherfuckers that worked in there. Yes, they thought I was about to go spend racks in that bitch. They was just like, cause they thought I was somebody like beforehand. I was just like 18, so like motherfuckers was just like
Kurt Cobain. Is that Kurt Cobain?
Oh my God. Face ass. This man been trying to fry me all day.
I got my drink in my cup.
He on bullshit, but no, it was that, and then I just felt weird about this. I think this chick tripped out just because I was buying some shit for a girl, but like my ex, it's an old ex. I went to what's that shit called Sephora with the like
Sephora. Is it for makeup?
No, not the makeup. It's the rings. Is that Pandora or is it?
Oh, I don't know. I just know there's Jared.
Like they got those like it's like those.
Is Zafir or something? I don't know.
It's some
Pearson Pagoda.
Shit.
Shout out Pearson Pagoda. Let's not forget them. That's why I got a nice gold chain there. It keeps breaking, but it's a nice chain.
No, well, shit. Either
And
way,
some earrings.
I went in there on a Monday just to you know what I mean, get my girl some shit, like, you know, and fucking motherfuckers brought out waters and shit. But this lady, when she brought out the water, she was speed walking like a motherfucker to try and give me that motherfucker. I was just like, is she like congratulating me for like being such a thoughtful person for my girl, or is she like just being on it like I'm finna spend super racks in the store or some shit?
Probably sales
like,
techniques that they use. Like
I don't
they gotta
know.
be super nice and give you a water and stuff.
I felt like I was that
so
nigga
that you'll
though.
spend as much as you know. They think you're about to get married or something, you know.
I definitely felt like I was that nigga. It was definitely on some engagement shit. Niggas was
Oh, that's what.
yeah.
You said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was some hot shit.
Yeah, so they wanted you to spend some money for real. Yeah, that's how it goes. So did you get the old lady's number or what? Nah. Oh yeah, I guess if you're getting engaged, they wouldn't really be on that. They'd probably be just trying to secure the sale.
Yeah.
If you were there for yourself, then
I
that's
don't know,
when you're
man. I don't know, man. She might have wanted some Cheato in her life. You know what I'm saying? You never
there.
know.
Oh my God, is that
Is that
Cheato?
Oh.
You want some water?
Would you like some, baby?
So what's your opinion on the regions between? So you've lived in. I don't know if you've traveled quite a bit around the U.S.
I literally went to Denver just like last week, so.
Okay.
But
so what's your opinion on the regions like East Coast, West Coast, South, and North, Midwest?
I haven't been to East Coast, to be honest. I haven't been over to
Atlanta,
like
Florida.
I haven't been to Atlanta or Florida. I'm salty on that. Like I've never been to those places. I definitely want to go. I don't know if I really want to go to Atlanta. I don't really know anybody out there. I like linking with people first. So like before I go there, like, cause I really don't like hotels. I don't want to fucking go do the black light in the room and shit and just a painting of white. I don't like that shit.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like I ain't got time for that shit. I'd rather go somewhere where I know somebody. I'm come over to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna cook me a meal, some type shit, like for real. But I will say, when I went out to Cali, man, that shit is like I said, it's just like a whole different place. Like, you know what I mean? Nigga felt like day ass on motherfucking next Friday and shit, talking about some taste the air type shit. You feel me? So like, it's definitely something like the streets are wider. I don't know why I like that.
Cali's.
Huh?
You talking about Cali, right?
Yeah, Cali. The
Yeah,
streets
it's cool.
are wider.
Like the palm tree. Like I like it to visit. I just don't like living there. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I know.
You know,
it's
I like
expensive,
visiting,
and
though.
then they cut down on water type shit. That shit's wild.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was the droughts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
When I was there, it was like $5. It got up to $5 a gallon for gas. Yeah, it was literally $5 a
motherfuckers
gallon.
just cut your
Or it
shit
could have
off.
been like $4.98 or something, but you know, it's $5.
cut that water off onto the nigga. You use too much water. You clean enough, nigga. Nah.
And I like long showers.
On me.
My bad, I can't see anything up there. I see it, but it's just a bunch
no
of big
comment.
blobs.
It's just Escobar Ali.
Oh,
Jones.
that's Tiano Caesar. Yeah, I said what's up to him.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. I still haven't really made it up to New York. I want to check out New York and Philly and
Definitely.
those places.
I definitely want to make it out to Philly. I get a lot of plays from Philly. I definitely get a lot of plays on my music.
It's kind of I can see that. The music is kind of similar, especially like I think they call it the stanza. And like the music, like the beat choice, like the melodies is kind of similar. Like I don't know, Philly to me has a certain type. They got different styles. Like they have the Freeway / Meek Mill, but then they have these other like the trap rappers, Zoe Sosa, something like that.
Uzi is from Philly.
Oh yeah, Lil Uzi. Yeah, like they have those type of beats. Like they got a certain type of beat that they choose, kind of.
Oh wait,
and certain type of.
Is Uzi from Philly?
Flow.
He's either from Philly or he's from Pittsburgh. No, he's from Philly.
He's from Philly, I think. Yeah.
No, I'm thinking Pittsburgh because Wiz is from Pittsburgh and Wiz signed him. So like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know Wiz signed him.
Yeah, he had Brother Montana. Like, I don't think he like signed him, but I think like he just brought him on. Like, he's a part of Taylor Gang, whatever Taylor Gang is. Like, I don't really understand Taylor Gang anymore.
Yeah, his buddy doesn't get any love. Cash, what's his name? Chevy. Yeah, I don't know about Chevy.
That nigga just, I don't.
He's like JoJo Simmons to me almost. Like, he just kind of.
He just got that tooth missing.
He's like, he knows people, or like he's famous by association, you know, but he didn't quite ever get pushed.
I just think his voice sounds like a fart, dog. Like how that nigga talk, like, cause he's just got that.
I don't know if I even really remember him. I think I might have liked one of his songs before I saw it on World Star, but
he had some good songs, but it's just that nigga wasn't a standout nigga. He was
he wasn't different enough, or didn't like have enough of a swag. Yeah, it's kind of hard when you have somebody famous that you know though, like Wiz. You kind of like underneath his umbrella. You kind of got to break out from that.
It's just like fuck it, on the James Brown movie. I don't know if you watched it or whatever.
No, I didn't watch it.
Mr. Bird stuck around after all the niggas. It was like James Brown and the Furious Flames and shit. Oh. You know what I mean? And
Mr. Bird's like his buddy or something, and he stuck out. He stuck around after the group like, dismantled or whatever.
Yeah, but he'll still sing with them and shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's like,
got the feeling. Then he just be in the back like.
It's better to be a part of something than not be anything at all. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? If I was a background nigga, I you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta chalk it up, cause like that's what a lot of people don't really understand in life is people don't really see that like you're not that special. To be honest, there's a lot of motherfuckers out here. I feel like that.
Wait, you mean in regards, you talking about the Bird, Mr. Bird?
No, I mean
James Brown would be special, right?
Yeah, James Brown, like, but everybody thinks like they are, like, everybody's like grew up with their parents telling them like you're special. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Everybody.
I grew up with my parents. My dad's African, so he'd be like, "Go clean outside. Go work. Go do something."
Yeah, I mean that's it.
You are not special.
Shit, my
you've got to pick up like the rest of us.
Dead ass.
Dirty nigga. No, I'm playing. He didn't call me that.
But you know what I mean? You know, a motherfucker be like, oh yeah, you do good. Like, you know what I mean? A motherfucker labels you something like your parents do, and you believe that because you don't have anybody to tell you any different, really. You know
it's kind of bad. I think that might set some people up for failure. It might be better if people tell you you're not shit, because then you're like, okay, and then you gotta kind of create in your head like, okay, I got a self-esteem to where like I am dope. Like I can look at myself objectionally or subjectively or whatever, you know, from the outside looking in, and I can see that I'm dope. Whereas if somebody's like, oh man, you dope, man, you special, you got something, then you never really observe yourself and you just take their opinion and be like, oh yeah, I'm fly, you know, like you never really try to improve yourself. Yeah. So you kind of just, the same with some girls too, some of you ladies, you know, I mean, you get all these likes on social media and you just like, oh, I'm special, but you never really look at yourself and realize that you're not.
You're not. That's so strong. Like, that was a great relation to that. Just because there's so many females that's like that think they bad as hell. Like,
I mean, you might look cool, or you might not even look that good, but you're just getting so many because people have access to you and they just want to have sex with you, you know. So they just kind of gassing your head up. So now you think that you're really something. Then you just a regular old regular degular.
Definitely. What's it called? It's a lot of gassed up heads out here. Yeah. Especially in Des Moines. Oh my goodness. I mean, I don't even want to comment on that. I'm gonna change subject because it's some.
Yeah. Well,
watch out there. Be safe. Yeah, strap up.
Watch out.
Use Trojan, man. Yeah,
girls,
you know what I'm saying?
You know you better.
Girls.
Watch out.
Shit.
And guys, you know you better. Okay. So, that was your opinion on so what about influences growing up? What were some of your influences as far as your personality, character, etc.? And then on the music and artistic side, because I know you do like some photo editing, video editing. So on the art side, and then clothes design too. What are some of your influences?
I would say everything. I mean, shit. Everything I get from my pops, low key. Like that's who made me who the fuck I am on the day to day. You know,
Oh,
That
we might
nigga-
have to. My bad. We might have to get to the music part quicker. My bad, yo.
Oh, that's,
I didn't know that we were just not capturing your attention. You dig? But okay, go ahead. I put my glasses on. I saw it was one view, so I was like, okay.
nah, it just went down to that. But I mean, shit, motherfuckers gonna watch it either way. But
Oh yeah, I know. Some people they like to just kind of they'll get on and then they'll get off and then they'll try to watch it later. They don't like to be in it while it's going. You know. See, I like to be, or they don't have time to. You know.
true. Yeah, this
But my bad. You said your influences or your
event. No,
your
but
father?
yeah, my influence would be my dad. That nigga definitely taught me everything I know, like to his fullest ability, I guess. But
Is he from Chicago?
no,
Or where's he from?
He was born in Joliet.
Oh, okay. So he's from Illinois. Okay.
So
'Cause,
yeah,
I mean, like, my bad. I was just gonna say, like, Illinois, at the time that he would have been coming up, like, I think they had a lot of stuff. Like, it was a poppin' city. Like, I think, well, not only Chicago, but I think just like that state, it had a lot of culture to it. You know, in his day.
definitely. Like, I mean, shit. Motherfuckers know like about footwork and kinda and shit, but like motherfuckers really don't understand the culture, like the Wallacam and shit like that. Like motherfuckers like coming out and like just the music and shit, like that's why I think people don't really understand Chief Keef is because you know like the music is more for feeling than it is for listening to the lyrics because the music makes you feel a way. It's just a feeling, like, you know what I'm saying? That's what people get away from. You know, like people don't even really listen to lyrics, but then when it comes to something new that they don't understand, then it's critical about lyrics. Like that's what it's about. And it's not really about that. But I'll say this, my dad, he the type, you know, like we can get your ass up, go clean the fucking house type shit and like, you know, like some music playing, but he wasn't playing like just, you know, just Earth, Wind and Fire type shit. You know, like bro was playing like don't you want me?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So like he played a lot of like what's that shit called? Fucking synth piano type old, like 80s music type shit.
Yeah.
Cause like he listened to all types of crazy shit. Like I'll tell you right now,
the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep. Okay.
Nah, but shit, like, it's an artist, like, I mean, I love jazz music. And you wouldn't expect it looking at me. Like, I don't listen to it off bat, but, like, I set the tone for shit that I do. So, like, Aldi Meola, that's, like, a great jazz guitarist.
Jazz guitar. That sounds good. I don't really listen to jazz guitar. I mean, I've heard jazz, you know, people normally play on the piano, they have the bass and stuff like that, but jazz guitar, that sounds, especially if it's electric guitar, that'd be something.
Yeah, he raw as fuck. I've always wanted to like mix something, like mix a track with the xylophone part in it, but that's on another, you know what I mean, topic. But
that's what's up.
yeah, definitely. My pops, fucking, he used to draw and shit. So I drew, and you know what I mean. I'll draw like a little cartoon type shit, but I'm not like a great drawer. But like, I mean, from that, it influenced me a lot to my editing and shit. Like probably the person that got me interested in like computer programs and shit like that would be my dad. But like my cousin, he raw as fuck. Like he programs and shit. So I definitely picked up shit from him.
Right. So that's for both of them, really. That's the creative part plus your personality and stuff like that. Okay. So let's run through these real quick. Do you have a turning point in your life? Like, you know how some people, they'll have like a turning point, something will happen and then they'll be like what's his name? Mike Tyson, I think he was bullied one time or something. He's like, I'm never going to let anybody bully me again or something. Just start beating up everybody and you learn how to fight, etc., etc. You know, something like that to where like it was like, okay, well, I'm going to go this path with my life now. I'm going to do this now. I'm going to look into this, you know.
I low-key just kind of had a changing point in my life because, like I said previously, like my girl, she had passed, like, so... Shit, it's a lot to it. So like last year, I did some dumb shit. I didn't have my license, and I was driving, trying to do a favor for somebody else, and I got pulled over. And I've been drinking and shit, but like I wasn't drunk. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is.
Yeah, you just had some. You had a drink, and then.
But I didn't know if I blow over a .08. Mm-hmm. So the dude came up to the window. I'm thinking I'm just finna get a ticket and I'm finna be on my way. So. He asked me if I had been drinking, so you know how bad if they ask you that shit, that you getting out the fucking car and they finna give you a breathalyzer. So, shit, I told my dude, I'm like, bro, I'm going, and so I dipped off on their ass, and I made it away. I dusted him on the highway, and so
you had somebody in the car with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had somebody in the car with me. I told him.
Does that make you mad? Would that make you mad? I've heard.
Well, I asked him first. I was like, bro, I'm about to do this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I let him know, and he was like, yeah, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't pull off on, like, I'd tell a motherfucker, yo, hop out the car and let me pull off type shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's not too bad. I think that's noble. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But,
otherwise, if you just skirt off with somebody in the car with you without letting them know or something, or I don't know. It could make you agitated. You know?
Yeah, I'd be pissed off if a motherfucker took off and like didn't tell me shit and was like, I'm just sitting there like, bro, that's how you feel? You ain't gonna ask a nigga type shit. But
pull over to the Quick Trip. Let me out. Just pull over to the Quick Trip.
I got off on my exit from my crib and shit, and like, I had never ran from the police in a car before. So like, shit, I've been dusted this nigga, but I'm still fucking flying down off the exit that I got off and I go straight down the street to get to my house and shit, and this police officer out like with his hand out and shit. So I turn past him, he hop in his car, and I got a fucking 95 Cadillac sedan.
Oh, so there's another cop on the next exit. On the exit that you got off.
Well, no, he wasn't there as soon as I got off. It's like I was still speeding after I got off. I had no reason to speed because the nigga wasn't behind me. I was just on some goofy shit, on some dumb shit. So
wait, hold on. This story's getting good. Hold on, y'all. Let me take a quick little break here, and just leave you on this cliffhanger for 1 second. Mic check. All right. So, go ahead. You said that you pulled off. There's a cop out there on the exit trying to stop you.
Yeah, so he pulled off. He tried to stop me. So, like,
where's your stars at when you look to the right?
Dead ass. That's the reason why I kept speeding. Like, I was just like, there's gotta be like. Well, when I seen him, I was like, they called the head. Star? I was like, that's the second star. They called the head.
Anybody that plays GTA, you know what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? So I was just kind of like, fuck. So like, I'm in a 95 Cadillac sedan DeVille. So I don't know if you know the car, but that's a long ass fucking boat.
Yeah, it is.
So I'm trying to hit corners. He in the new Impala and shit, fucking whipping this shit on me. So like, I was like, man, I gotta bail out. You know what I'm saying? So I pulled into this parking lot. Got off from his ass and shit, and they didn't know where I lived, so shit, I was good. So, you know what I mean? I ended up eventually getting caught. Like
that was your car, though?
It was my car, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, shit, they got your address if you left the car.
No, because my address was a different address.
Oh, okay.
For the registration of the car. So
they took it? They took the car, though?
Yeah, they took that motherfucker. They probably sold that bitch real cheap.
$300.
$300 at auction. And, like, that motherfucker was clean. But, yeah, so while I was locked up, because I just decided to do jail time instead of probation, which I advise anybody who gets some shit that you can get a low amount of jail days and not get a felony, please just take the jail time. Don't fucking take probation. Niggas be taking probation stupidly because that is for you to keep getting your ass caught the fuck back up. Yeah. If you're gonna do some dumb shit. Like, but I mean, that's if you do dumb shit. If you plan on doing dumb shit and getting caught, I mean, hey, there you go. But shit.
If you would have taken the probation, so that would have been.
I would have had 2 years of probation.
Oh, that's a long time. And then it goes on your record as it would have just been like a misdemeanor or something.
I would have had a chance to get a deferred judgment if I did take that.
But you have to get in like no trouble for 2 years almost.
Well, really it's a year. If you pay, it's really about getting paid. Like they want you to pay, you have to pay your court fees and your probation fees before you can get off of probation. Oh. So if you do that in a year before the year is up, they'll ask for you to get off of your probation early. But that doesn't necessarily.
So if you have the money, then you're good.
But most likely they're gonna, if you paid it.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna most likely. I mean, you gotta pay all that shit before you get off. So, like, I mean, it is what it is. But while I was locked up, shit, my girl, she had passed away. She
oh damn.
Yeah, so she had passed in a car accident. So, you know,
sorry to hear that.
So when I got out, I just was just having a hard ass time with a lot of shit. I mean, I got out and I wasn't really. I was the same person that I was when I went in. And so, like, I mean, motherfuckers just gotta make a change. Like, you should always know when you need to make a change in your life. And I definitely knew I did. Like, you know, I ain't got no kids, so like, I mean, that's good. I ain't putting no kids through no bullshit.
Right.
But I don't know. I just definitely knew I had to live for my girl that passed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I definitely had to do me and like get my bread to where it needs to be, like just be the man I'm supposed to be type shit.
Right. Yeah. Well, shit. Yeah, I guess it can put some stuff into perspective for you. Some craziness like that.
True.
So, what type of jobs have you worked? Me? Or have you worked jobs?
I've worked about every job you could probably work without fucking having a college diploma.
What would you say is your favorite industry or favorite type of job that you've had, if you like any of them?
I'd probably say just because I'm lazy as shit, I like working at a fucking gas station because I could watch my Netflix. But I mean, I don't know. I like working in an office. Office is dope. Like doing customer service on the phone, like handling people. Just cause, like, I don't know. You get that respect. Like as a black dude, like you don't really see as much respect in the workplace as you would if you were white. And that's nothing against anybody. You know what I mean? I am half white, but still, you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers just look at you different. It doesn't really matter. So like like when you're on the phone with someone, you do get the like utmost respect from a person because they don't know who the fuck you are. So like
until you start talking.
Yeah. Well, shit.
Hello. We are calling today for your we want to see not today, motherfucker. Click.
On me. Nah.
But you call like that that movie. I don't know if you saw Sorry to Bother You.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Hey there. So I was calling to see if we could talk about your MediaCom. Okay, yeah, I'm listening.
White voices only up here.
Hello.
That shit was hilarious. That was such a good ass movie. But like it was so much.
I want to sell you something today. No, I'm good, you know.
But I love how like they just showed like, you know what I'm saying? It's so many people that are just sellouts that don't wanna like they'll do anything like to just be that, you know what I mean, for money. Motherfuckers do anything for money.
Yeah, it was like an underlying thing. Like that movie was. You said you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie was dope.
A great
like,
movie.
I like the way they filmed it. Like I like the plot twist. I'm not gonna give away any spoiler, but you know the plot twist when the dude was in the bathroom laying down, like, help me. That was crazy. I was like, because I wasn't expecting it. I remember them saying like in an interview, I think it was on the Breakfast Club. They were like, and like me, I'm real big into like cinematography. I think that's the right word, or videography. No, cinematography, like the way that it looks.
Is the correct word, so let's use that one because I don't know if cinematography is.
Hey, well, you know, I like the way that stuff looks. Like once they put it out and like they use different effects or different angles. Like that's the part that I like. You know, the way that they position the camera and the way they make the stuff look, I guess. So the way that they made that look, and then also like with like the dude, he'd be on the phone, and then his whole desk would fall into the next, like, fall into the person's living room, and like so then they play like that. So
you know, like that type of fucking thing. Shit. Like he was like, "Hey, how you doing?" I don't have time for this head ass. You know?
Right. So yeah, I mean that was a cool thing, but yeah, I like the videography, you know, and I like the that plot twist because they said on the interview that they were gonna have a it was a sci-fi movie. So I was like waiting. I was like, okay. I thought they were just talking about just the way that they made stuff drop into the living room and like it was a little bit weird or whatever. But once that plot twist came, I was like, damn. Okay.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I didn't see that coming.
He said, knock. This is the stomp of my whole nation head.
What was this? This at the end?
That was at the end
when he went back to the dudes. Yeah.
Go fuck dude up.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Twice.
So your favorite is probably the telemarketing industry.
Yeah, I had to say
office type stuff. Yeah, I mean I think that goes for anywhere you work. You know, sometimes they don't really mess with, you know, different minorities or whatever, different ethnicities. Just kind of, but sometimes your own ethnicity won't mess with you at the job.
It's not.
That's crazy.
It's not a lot of this around here.
Like, you know, you be black working at a job, but then the black person doesn't mess with you, you know, or they're trying to like get you in trouble or, you know,
Uncle Tom,
different stuff. Yeah, you know, and they won't even come off like that. Like they'll seem cool, and then try to like get you in trouble or something, you know.
I feel like you might snitch on me at work, Matt. I feel like I'll go to work with you.
You know, I heard that I heard Prince on the phone, and I don't know. I'm not trying to get anybody in trouble. But I saw him on the phone. I don't think he's supposed to be on the phone right now. No, I don't.
It's not time for personal calls.
We got to get this work done. No, that wasn't ever really me.
No, I'm talking shit.
Yeah, I've seen it happen though, and had been in those situations. So,
true.
Okay, let me do a couple more questions. We're gonna have a performance from Cheato, the man himself. You know, so we're gonna do a couple more things, a couple more questions, just to kind of get to know him, fill him out, and then he's gonna perform, and then we're gonna go into a few other topics, just about everything. So, so 2 quick questions. What did you want to be when you were a little kid? What did you want to be when you grew up?
I low-key always wanted to rap, to be honest.
You always wanted to be a rapper?
I always wanted to make music.
Or a musician? Okay. And what are you doing now? Like, do you have any projects upcoming or... I did tell you guys that he's doing the baby audition, so he's gonna be doing an audition to open up for the baby. Mm-hmm. It's weird saying the baby. I wish his name was just the baby because sometimes I just want to say
baby Jesus. It's low key baby Jesus.
Okay, so he's opening up for baby Jesus. I like that more because when I gotta say duh, I don't like it when it's spelled out. Ebonics are spelled out because I gotta say duh instead of just saying however I want to say it. You know. So baby Jesus, he's trying to open up for baby Jesus. Indeed. And what else you got going on?
Right now I'm just building up a lot of music. So like I've just really tried to collab a lot with local artists, to be honest. But I've been having trouble. Like, I mean, people don't.
You gotta pay me at least $200, cuz.
Nah, not even that. It's not even that. It's more just like you'll send some shit to somebody and they really.
I don't got any time right now, man.
They don't. Yeah, like, well, not even that. Like a motherfucker be like, oh yeah, I'm finna do it, bro. And then like you be like
20 hours a week.
Did you do it? And motherfuckers be like, nah. And it's like, you know what I mean? It just frustrates me because I'm offering people like to record with me because I have my own studio. So it's like, yo,
I don't do anything for free.
I do my audio engineering. Like I charge $20 an hour for my audio engineering.
$20, goddamn.
You know what I'm saying? That's not even
trying to break my pockets.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But what's it called?
I got a weed to buy. I got drugs to buy, man. You know what I'm saying? I got these new J's I'm trying to buy. They're $150. How I got $20 for you?
Motherfuckers don't have any type of like heart in it. Like they just want to be rappers. They just want to say they rap.
You mean you can't just record me for free?
Like, and I will though. That's what's fucked up. I really should charge $60 an hour for my recording because it's worth it for the quality. But like,
damn, you gonna record me for free? I can't drive. Can you pick me up too?
dead ass. I swear to God. I swear to God. That's one of my situations right now. The motherfucker, the nigga is raw. He just like, how you move packing? You ain't got a car. But I'm not finna put niggas out there like that. But goddamn, like if you move in the pack, you need to have a car, or you need to be mobile with the bus or some shit. You need to catch dart. You know what I mean?
Right.
Get it popping with them sneakers, my boy.
Shit, just take a taxi or something. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
Uber everywhere.
Uber everywhere.
Yeah, people get kind of, I don't know, but it's not bad though, because it kind of saves you time, saves you headspace. If somebody can't make it, you know, and they tell you off the jump, like, oh well, they start making a big deal about the $20, or they can't get a ride or whatever. It saves you a whole headache because it's better than them showing up, but then they're not really into it anyway, you know. So they kind of just indirectly telling you that they really not trying to do it anyway. So it could be a blessing. But let's see here. So let's go ahead and get into the music performance. Right now we got Cheato coming to the stage. He's gonna go ahead and drop this fire. Where's your? Yeah, we just gonna use mine then.
Oh yeah.
Yours is down there. Yeah. But yeah.
Oh shit, I forgot I dropped that motherfucker. To be honest, I'm glad you said some shit. My ass would have forgot this motherfucker. Are we finna do it in here?
Hell no.
He said nah.
That's not good quality, my brother. Here you go. All right, so we got Cheato coming up to the stage. He's gonna do a performance for you guys. It's gonna be pretty dope. I saw him practicing and everything.
Hey. Yeah. Hey. Man, the snow is breaking boulders. I got quotas. Hey. Man, the snow to breaking boulders. I got quotas to fill. Brakes eating through the road to push my motor. Big wheels. Light a blunt, smoke junk, cause I like how it feel. Pull up with a black and white like Cruella de Vil. Be careful what we smoking, cause you know we smoking to kill. She gave me cat, I'm breaking back when I be off of the pill. I dab a gram and then I slam shots straight to the face. Hard to stand, but I plan to keep up with the pace. Roll it, cough and hold it. Got this ass in your chest. Hit them hard, these stealing stars. Got to take them a rest. Smoking Cali, smoking chronic. Shit we got from the west. We go blunt for blunt, no need to stunt. We know it's the best. Hey, say 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 whipping down the block, break the block, come get you a snack. Looky, you a rookie, keep it moving with that. Hey, say keep it moving with that. Hey, say white beater, 2-liter, old beater the trap. Whipping down the block, break the block, come get you a snack. Looky, you a rookie, keep it moving with that. Talking about you run the trap while you just running your trap. Show you how the game goes, junkies play with they nose. Hoes busting off roads, bust it open, expose. Weigh it up, zip it closed, Gucci watching the doors. Niggas cautious cause they watch us, but we clean out the stove. See that search warrant, quarantine, clean out the block. I ain't see it, please believe it when I say to the cops. It's just H was calling Ronnie, he just wanted his shots. I ain't for none, I'm not the one for jail cells in the cut. Hey, tell him like, hey, yeah, hey.
Mic check. Yo, yo. Yes, that was Cheato. What was that song called?
Oh, that song.
Does it have a name?
Low key, that's like a mixture of a couple of songs. What's it called? That's
He gave us a
It was Rolling, and
he gave us a Jungle Juice. A Jungle Juice of songs.
Jungle Juice of songs. You know what I mean? I just threw it in the tub. You know what I mean? Mixed it up. Gucci gang.
But that Baby Jesus audition song that he's been working on. I don't know if y'all. All I can say is,
Said flash flood on
get
the
ready,
pack.
get ready. All right.
I just, you know what I mean?
So you had
I
a
gotta
couple
do this
topics
while
too
we
on your
on
phone,
here.
right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember them.
Okay.
But definitely gotta do this one time since we on here. I gotta do that. What's up? I'm sorry. I had to one
Martin.
time. I had to do the Martin one time, just once.
Hold on. While you're on here, you know what I mean?
Yeah, my shit's super dead.
Oh, it died?
Big dead. It's okay. I forgot my charger in the car. I should have grabbed that motherfucker. I tweet. But no, I was gonna say, I don't know if any of you guys.
It's not a free beat. I was about to play it. You know.
I don't know if any of you guys heard about the Fire Festival documentary that's on Netflix.
What is it? I don't even know what
it's
it is.
basically a documentary about it's this dude. I forgot his last name. It's Billy something, and so he teamed up with Ja Rule, and he had a business like when he was.
Hold on, my bad. Not to cut you off, but you know, as far as this podcast goes, with the headphones on, this actually might be a better look. I'm just looking at it.
I told you.
You might have been onto something there. Okay.
That's just
Okay.
look. Matthew's neighborhood.
It's so wonderful day in the neighborhood. So you said a dude is Billy something.
So Billy, he teamed up with Ja Rule to set up basically.
It's murder. My bad.
No, but he teamed up with this dude.
Baby.
He teamed up with him to make a website basically where you can book artists. Like, so it's easier, like it's a trusted site. It's an actual site that you can use because, you know, when you book artists, you gotta go like to their email and message them, and nothing is like really solidified, you know what I'm saying? And that would create the platform for it. So it was a great idea for getting artists to, you know, come perform and like being able to actually pay them and you having the receipt and stuff. But basically, they were gonna set up a big festival for.
Oh, you talking about the thing where it was like in a whole nother? It was on like a little island, and then there's some with a plane or something. And then
well, basically, they made the preview for it like it's just all supposed to be lavish, like it's all super lavish.
Right.
Fucking like they had the intro, and they said it was on Pablo Escobar's beach, but see, they fucked up when they did that because the owner told them, don't fucking say anything about Pablo Escobar because he wanted to change the image of the shit. So what did they do? On their intro say, oh, and it's on Pablo Escobar's island and shit. So the nigga told, and then like on the island that they had, they really wouldn't have even been able to like have all the people come there type shit. They didn't have enough room for the people to come. And so then they had to set up on a different island, which it wasn't really an island. It was like on the edge of a resort type shit. And they had them in like these FEMA like igloo looking tent things and shit. And so they were telling motherfuckers that they was gonna get lofts and shit like that or whatever.
Oh, right.
Like,
I did hear about that. That was like a year or two ago or something. Yeah.
So like I was watching it was on Breakfast Club. Fucking they. This nigga Ja Rule was on there, and
it's really murder.
That nigga was like,
we tricked you.
He was basically covering his tracks, like, cause I mean he could, because like, so the Billy dude, you know, he was basically scamming the people that were funding this shit, like.
Yeah, cause I heard they like got away with some money, like people paid and then they couldn't. They were either stranded out there or something.
They were having fun, like they were having fun on the money because like they said when they first were on the island, it was just a bunch of parties and shit, like the shoots weren't really shoots. It was just like motherfuckers didn't really know what exactly to post because they weren't really working. They was just having fun, like on boats and shit, getting drunk, like trying to entertain Ja Rule. Which I think that's really what it was. I think they was trying to entertain Ja Rule, but Ja Rule had an actual part to play. Like he was actually, you know, like a business partner in it. So like. He was on Breakfast Club, I think, like just basically trying to cover his tracks and shit, like dead ass, his ass on there, like, oh, they were sending me emails about fraud, and I was just like, fraud, like, you know what I'm saying, like,
I think I might have saw part of that Breakfast Club.
Yeah, it's like from about 2 days ago. So
it was just recently.
Yeah,
never mind, I didn't see that then. I thought this was an old interview. Never mind.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean that shit, I was just like,
fraud. I don't know nothing about. He became a pastor.
Like, but he probably is good though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have to he doesn't have to account for the shit because it's not really him. And then the dude continues scamming, doing scams and shit after the fact. So like, I mean, he's just got a radar on him. I haven't actually looked up in it and see if he's been prosecuted for any of the shit.
Yeah.
But, that shit, that shit's wild. But
we tricked you. We got you igloos.
It kind of.
You thought it was a resort, but it ain't no resort.
It kind of made me
fraud. No, fuck
with Ja Rule and shit. Just because like that nigga Dave Chappelle had got on his head that one time. He was like, I watched some shit, and motherfuckers was just like a hurricane happened, and they was on the news. He was like, why did they ask celebrities about shit? Because like, who the fuck gives a fuck in a tragedy? Do we really need to know how Ja Rule feels? He's like, I saw some shit, a hurricane happened. They was like, how do you feel about this Ja? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. Like, I don't know. I feel like motherfuckers try to put a lot of weight in his name and shit.
In the celebrities' opinions. I actually saw Ja Rule in Des Moines, downtown. Yeah. He was just walking. This is when, my dad, like everybody was here. So we were riding in the car and I think we went out to eat or something. I don't know. But we were downtown and I guess Ja Rule had a concert either that day or the next day or something. But yeah, he was just walking downtown and he had like his people with him, his little entourage. He had like 4 people with him, maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, just walking down.
Up on him. He was like, I got 100 clips.
No, I think we did like roll down the window and wave because we were like, hold on, is that Ja Rule? And then like my dad, I think he slowed down a little bit, and then we saw it was Ja Rule, so we like waved at him or something. And he was just like, what up? And then who else I seen? I saw David Banner at I don't know, was it Supreme Cuts? Imperial. Oh wait, it was on 6th Avenue. It was the barbershop that used to be there on 6th Avenue. I don't know if Imperial moved across the street or if this was Platinum Cuts, but anyway, I went to the barbershop and I usually go to the barber school. Like growing up, we always went to the barber college just to get the little whatever cut. But then so this time I went to the actual barbershop. And I'm just chilling. I see this dude outside or whatever on the phone, just wearing basketball shorts and like tank top or a t-shirt. So I'm like, whatever. And then I just walk in, and his hair was like kind of nappy. Like he didn't really look like Ja Rule. I mean, he didn't look like David Banner.
But David Banner be nappy. He got the little high top nappy toe.
Well, this is before like he was so like conscious and stuff. Like normally I think Calvary he used to keep it back. Like when he first came out, it was normally So they were shooting that movie with Eli Roth or whatever. And that's what he was here for. Anyway, I go sit down and then I'm just waiting for my haircut, waiting to get called up. And I get called up and then they're like, hey, that's David Banner, right? And I was like, I kind of laughed a little bit because I thought they were just making fun of some dude that looked like David Banner. And then they're like, no, for real, that's David Banner, for real. Like they're over here shooting a movie and stuff. And I was like, I didn't even know. So it was kind of weird though, because I remember he was looking like at me. Like I'm sitting here, David Banner sitting. So I'm sitting right here. David Banner sitting where you're sitting. He was looking straight at me like that, like from the side. Like that's. I thought it was just some dude, So I'm not even really looking at him like that, But he's just like, or at least that's how I felt, So I didn't even really pay him any mind because I didn't even know, whatever. So I don't know.
I mean, it's crazy. Like it's like acts that come here, to Iowa. Like, you said Ja Rule's out here for his show or whatever downtown.
I'm from Des Moines.
But I mean, yeah, Des Moines, Iowa. Get it straight, everybody. I'm not from Des Moines, but what's it called? Like they bring a minimal amount of people out here to perform, and they say it's because of they don't want violence to happen, which I know this is a very safe place, and like a lot of murders don't happen here, which I'm not saying that that's a bad thing or whatever, that but
I still want to see YG. They canceled this thing for some reason. I don't know if they canceled it because of fights and gang activity, or if he was just sick or what. But I really like YG. He's one of my favorites. And I would have went to Kodak Black if he came by himself. I really want to see him, but
nobody
I don't care about Cardi B. Yeah.
Kodak
was the best. Kodak was on time. He did his full set. I heard that the set was good. Cardi B came late. Did everybody said it was short. So they need to bring Kodak Black back one more time and just have him at Woolies. I could have sworn he was gonna be at Woolies one time, but yeah, I need to check him out.
Yeah, Kodak is that nigga, and it's how this shit is set up here, fucking to open up for somebody, which you really don't even want to open up for anybody, to be honest. You really want to go ahead and pay for your shit right out, get your own event if you're gonna do some shit.
Right.
But you literally got to do a bunch of fuck shit and extra shit and kiss everybody ass, and really to get ahead, to get what you want to get out here, and it's retarded. And that's if you don't want to put your bread up first. If you and that's even if you have good music, because I do have good music. I used to have bad music. Everybody's had bad music. You know what I'm saying? Even artists that are famous have bad music. Everybody puts out a bad song every now and again, or a song.
I wonder what Tupac's bad song sounded like.
Tupac got some bad songs.
I don't know if you get.
Tupac got some songs
that are out.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like pretty much all Tupac.
They're not
songs.
Out. It's
I thought he always had a pretty good flow, pretty good rap and stuff.
Yeah, it's just it's a
Kodak
song,
too.
It's a song that's not bad. It's just he didn't do it well, and somebody else kind of cleaned it up and made it better in a way. Cause one of my favorite songs is "High Till I Die."
High till I die. Smoke till they smoke me.
I don't like the fast version. Stop. I don't like the cause
that's the one I know.
I lived in Houston. So fucking DJ Screw, I listened to DJ Screw and shit. So DJ Screw screwed and chopped that shit. So
hot till I die.
It's high till I die, low till they smoke me. The shit don't stop. Shit don't stop. Lord help me.
DJ Watts on the track.
Midwest Matt.
No, on the Chopper Screw, DJ Watts, he always DJ Watts or something. Yeah, he do something, yeah.
DJ Screw. Big Mo. And it be some smooth shit, but
DJ Clue. That was his shit.
Low key, you can't even the best description of fucking screwed and chopped music is just you smoke an L or you sip something and you listen and you gonna feel it. That's literally what how my sister used to explain.
You don't gotta be on drugs for that.
You don't got to feel it. Of course,
I listen to the oldies. One of the ones I heard. If you go on YouTube, type in "Outstanding" by what's that? Tulsa. The Gap Band. The Gap Band, Outstanding, Screwed and Chopped. You light my fire. That old school, but they slowed it down.
I'm satisfied.
Yeah. It's you. Hold on, I think I could play that with no copyright issue. It's Screwed and Chopped, so it was dope, But you don't have to be on I don't know, Boys and Girls. You don't got to do drugs.
You don't gotta
listen to the Screwed and Chopped.
Riding
but if you do, that's what it was made for.
Shit, I like that Chapter 6 song by Kendrick.
Early in the morning.
That shit smack. Riding around with them, and we're high. All you want to do is have a good time. That
Who is that?
That's Kendrick. That's
What song is it?
Section 80. It's chapter 6.
That's what it's called, Chapter 6?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
And it's like,
Find a better day, girl. Love you now.
okay.
Sway.
It's smooth. It's smooth. I pull up on the groove and I take your hoe to us.
I was gonna say, what if somebody threw a chop and screw party here? You know, but how would you gotta dance so slow to that.
You have to have some lean, man. You can't have no chopped and screw party with screwed and chopped party with no lean. You gotta have some lean. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have the cup poured up. You gotta.
I can dance so by myself though, but it's just kind of weird in the party. I think you'd have to just do one song. I didn't go back to the regular speed. You know,
you have to have 25 lighters. You have to have all the little candies. 25
lighters on my dresser.
Yes, sir.
Trying to get paid. Yeah.
Nah, but shit, I don't know. Like, speaking of parties, like, I mean, shit, just going out in general, like, fucking, like, downtown is just so dead. Like, it's just the DJs. Like,
I get tired of some of the DJs. Like, because when I used to DJ downtown, and when I was down there, I played everything, all the new stuff. But you don't have to play rowdy music. You don't gotta play like crazy stuff. But I remember they didn't want me to play. They had like a list of songs they didn't want me to play. So one of them was that pull up on the block, go blah 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 blah. You know that it was like a dance. It was like
like tap tap tap.
No, it was like somebody get the ref. Somebody get the ref. Pull up on the block. Then you don't know that one? What is that song called? It was Kendrick Lamar used it in that If These Walls Could Talk video when he was like, what's his name? Terry Crews was like, man, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna kill him. Oh shit. He's like, I'm gonna shut him down or whatever. And then
that's it.
This is the Wall song. Okay, here it is.
Get out. Simple as that. You ain't hear what he said. I gotta smoke your ass. Now you finna get smoked, talking shit. What, bitch? What?
Terry Crews is a fool.
My nigga is a mess.
That song.
Why they said you couldn't play that?
It's too. They thought it was just too aggressive or whatever. You know, like too hype. They don't want. They put that in the same category as like a 3-6 Mafia. Bet you won't hit a mother, kill a mother.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I can see if you played 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia.
They got banned
straight up with they shit.
Well, they actually got banned in some places like Memphis. Because they were causing too many fights and stuff. So yeah, I can see that.
They literally be like, I'ma blow his ass out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just the crazy shit. Motherfucker said, fuck, I'ma stomp him in. That's definitely Boondocks.
Break the law.
No, that was Boondocks. I'm mad I just said, that I'ma stomp him in the nuts.
Yeah.
No, but they got a song, ass and titties. And then, like,
I mean, that's cool, but like, some of them were like real, like what you were saying. They were talking about fighting and killing.
I'ma put him in the trunk. I'ma lock him in the trunk. Lock him in the trunk.
And they were actually banned some places, but like me, like when I was DJing, you know, I'll play like R&B, then I'll go to maybe this song, and then I'll go back. Like that's the thing, like they were underestimating like my knowledge of it. You know, like nobody got in a fight when I was DJing. Not to my knowledge, or it was outside of the club or something, you know. So if I saw some people fighting, I turned down the music, and then I point them out like, "Hey, you guys are messing up the party. You guys need to go outside." Yeah, people don't like it when you get on the mic and point them out.
Didn't I tell you this gonna be the guy that tell on you at work? He gonna be like, "Hey, I don't know about that."
Oh, well, no, but you know, you gotta have crowd control. So, like I play that, but I play like a little bit of everything. So, you know, let's say somebody wanted to hear something real rowdy or whatever. I'll play like a little snippet of it. You know, because I'll take requests. That's the other thing. Like some DJs are like, I don't take any requests. What the fuck? How are you a DJ but you don't take requests? Like, you're here to please the people.
I've DJed before, and
you know?
I really don't like taking I DJed.
Well, me, I didn't mind because I could get whatever song. You know?
I DJed in an event where, oh my god, I DJed this event for this bitch out here. Like, yeah, she is a bitch. Okay, so fucking I did this event for her, and she tells me she only wants this set type of music. Mm-hmm. So I put together the track. She says 3 hours of it is gonna be for the family, younger kids, and then the other 3 hours is gonna be turning up, everybody getting teed up and shit. So I'm like, bet. So the first 3 hours is little kids and shit. And when I get there, it's not really a good place for me to plug shit up at. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's no plugins that's close by. I gotta plug my shit in a closet. It's weird as fuck. And then the speakers in the ceiling, it said the speakers are blown. Don't turn the shit up. And I had asked her previously, do you have your own speakers? And she said yes. So I'm like, okay, cool. I don't need shit. So
I think I might know this spot.
It's muffled as fuck, and cause they're in the roof and shit. And so I tried to turn it up as much as I could, but it was just an echo. It was bullshitty. And so then after the 3 hours passed, I tried to switch to the new music, and she was like, oh.
Was it too much? Was it too rough?
Well, it was the music that she basically asked for.
Uncensored?
Yeah. Yeah. So
I always try to make sure to
but she said she wanted it to be a turn up after the 3 hours.
Oh,
but the kids never left. The kids was running through there, and then her friends never came. So I think she was just mad because her friends never came and shit. So then we went all around, and then this bitch had the nerve to not even pay me all of my money, and I sat there for 6 hours having to deal with that bullshit.
Dang, 6 hours was a long
6 hours for
you should have got half at some point or something.
Yeah,
get something up front.
Shit, well,
people do try to switch the price at the end though.
She gave me a little bit up front so I could go get me some beer and shit because I had to sit there the whole time. I wasn't finna be sitting there and not be lit. But people were coming up and asking for requests, and they didn't have Wi-Fi in there, and I'm
then you can't do anything. So see, I'll tell them that though. I'll be like, nah, I can't help you.
She tried to act like it was my fault because of that, and it's like, bitch, you don't got Wi-Fi in here, so you don't get to choose songs. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's a little bit different. It's good. I did do my I could turn on my hotspot, so that helped. But yeah, you just gotta adapt. That's the one thing. I got so many songs. I have a family folder. I got my pop folder, rock, a little bit of country, some oldies, and stuff like that. Because I remember we did a wedding. It was the same thing, and they didn't complain. But it was awkward for me. I felt uncomfortable because they had the kids there, and she was like, "Oh, just play whatever you play in the club," So we play whatever we play in the club, and then it's won't you back that ass up? And 7-year-olds and 8-year-olds and 10. So you have the younger kids up until age 13. It's kind of awkward and weird, and then everybody that was 50 and older, there's a bunch of older people sitting there too. And then they were just sitting there and then watching all the little kids dance and stuff. And it was weird, except for the teenagers to people our age. And that was, that was acceptable. But it was just kind of awkward. I was like, yeah, we should have just. But that's why I like to keep a folder. I have censored music in my family folder just in case as a backup or whatever. But yeah, I take requests though. I'll go on Wi-Fi. If somebody wants to get a song or whatever, I'll just mess around with the aux cord or whatever and hook up my phone if I have to do that.
Type shit.
Figure out something, because that's what you get paid for, in my opinion. You get paid to rock the party, So True. We even went to this party one time. The DJ, my dude or whatever, he was the DJ, and all they wanted to hear was Chief Keef Chief Keef. And something else was hot at the time, but that's all they wanted to hear. They didn't want to hear any other artists, and they kept asking for
Sometimes it. That's the move.
And so he was trying to play his own stuff, and I was like, and he's like, man, what should I do? They keep on trying to tell me how to do this, and I was like, just let them just play whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? They want to hook up their phones. I'm like, just let them do it. You got paid, right? So if they're gonna DJ with their phone, and that's what's going, if that's gonna rock the whole party, and that's what they want to hear, everybody wants to hear. Do it. There's no point in you. There's no point in you because we even hired the DJ one time for this other event. He played some trip hop. It was That's a whole nother story. I was kind of
I'm not
agitated with
really-
that. He just
I'm
kept
not
playing
really
his
educated
BS.
on what trip hop is.
He was playing pretty much some dubstep, and we were like,
We
we're
yeah.
like,
So trap step.
yeah, or some, you know, like weird, like, and it's like, okay, that's cool, but
If it was
if
that
nobody
type
in
of
here is
thing.
rocking to it, then just switch it up and play some hip hop. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be adaptable. You know, there's no point. Nobody, you're not a musician. You know, people didn't come out here to be like, oh, let me hear your music. I want to hear exactly what you. No, nobody want to hear you. Like, we'll listen to some of those beats. You might have made a couple of the beats, but if we're not rocking to it, go ahead and just switch it up to the regular stuff so that we can rock the party, and then you can get hired for another one if we need you. You know?
Yeah, shit. Nobody
So-
wants you to come play your demo and shit.
Yeah. Oh, here's the drop. And then it's like a cell phone ringing. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. It's like, what the hell? What are you playing? Boom. Ah. Here's the drop.
Hey, but I do want to give a shout out while we're here. A shout out to that nigga Sir William Beckish. You know what I'm saying? Bro is sick right now.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say you said something about
bro.
being sick.
Bro's sick. He's in the hospital. So prayers out to bro. Definitely go eat at his restaurant. That shit busting.
When he's back, right? He don't have. It's just him, right? For right now?
I don't know if it's still open, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he just runs it. Yeah. So whenever he comes back, make sure you check him out. And I still got to check him out because I tried going one day and they were closed or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he runs it though when he's not there though. Sometimes, like
Yeah.
I mean, because I know he has employees there now. Like it's not just him in there. So
I'm gonna try to get some chefs on here. Had them bring some food.
you should have a
I'll pay them
cook-off.
because I did a thing. I even have it on here actually because I tried getting a show like this, which is ironic. I was telling him I tried getting a show like this going before, and ironically, I ended up doing it now. I didn't even have that in mind, but I guess this is how stuff works out. So I had a dude that cooked on the show, and you know I bought some chicken wings and some other stuff from him, and it was cool. It was a cool little thing, but I want to do that now. Shout out Chef Artis.
Yeah,
Chef.
he be
that
having
ARTIS.
some hits.
Yeah, he has, you know, some food or whatever, so you could check him out as well. But it's him and Sir William, I think, are the main two people that do the food around here. And stuff.
I'd like to see them do a cook-off because low key. I mean, I ain't even gonna say nothing.
I don't think there could be a cook-off.
I'm gonna word this in a good way. I know there is competition between the two, so I'd like to see. Yeah, I'd like to see a friendly competition.
So maybe if they did the same dish, so maybe it's like who would cook the best chicken wings, or
Chicken
it's
and
like
waffles. Hey,
chicken and waffles isn't too hard though. The waffle part's not hard. I don't think because you
what?
can't really change up waffles too much.
Hey man, that man Sir William Beckish made some Snickers chicken and waffles. So I don't.
Snickers.
Yes, the waffles with Snickers. Like, oh my goodness, that shit. I didn't get to try. He makes cinnamon toast crunch chicken and waffles. Niggas.
The hell? Snickers, chicken, and waffles.
Delicious. That shit sound good. Like just imagine a Snickers.
The Snickers has got me right now because I like the deep fried Snickers and it's like melted.
It's not like that, but it's like it looked like it was like the waffle. It had like chocolate and peanuts.
Shit, bro.
And shit.
We're at an hour
16.
and 18. Hour 18 on the stream, so we're gonna do 2 more minutes, so we'll cut off at 1:20. So did you have another topic? It was I think that was it.
That was it. That was all
Okay.
I want to talk about today with the people. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to holler at them.
Oh wait,
hold up. What is that? That red blinking? That mean it's about to cut off? I gotta get my glasses. I can't see up in the top left.
I didn't see.
Oh, it's just saying it's live.
Yeah. Nah, but I did wanted to play that casino.
Casino?
Yeah.
Well, where can they check that out? We'll get that on the next show or something because I don't want my
bet.
stuff to freeze up or anything.
Bet.
I'm already going longer than what I normally would.
Alright.
Where can they find your stuff? Give any plugs or whatever you got coming up?
You can find my music on any streaming platform. Just search Cheato, like I said, Cheato. My two newest songs are Tierra and Casino. Tierra, Tierra, and then you know how to spell casino. And if you don't, you probably just shouldn't listen to my music because you won't understand.
Use your vowels. Casino. Spell it out phonetically.
All right, so that's Cheato, Cheato. Go check out his new song, Casino. We'll probably play it on the next show. Have him come back sometime. This went entirely longer than what I thought it would. I was going to do like 30 minutes to an hour, but, you know, I get to rambling. We get to rambling. We got stuff, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, keep a lookout. I got some other people that I'm going to be doing some interviews with and whatnot. Hopefully this app doesn't freeze because I went long on this one.
Remember, drink Fresca.
Fresca
is directed.
Oh, you see that?
It's directed.
Hey, look how this Sprite looks though.
Hey,
it's all
Sprite.
gone.
Dirty.
Because it's green.
Yeah, drink that shit.
That's what's up.
On me. It's delicious. Get you right.
And that's that. Peace.